What is up, everybody? It is Braden and welcome back to my channel. I have been so bad about keeping up with this channel, and you know, I really hate it because I love this channel. This is like, out of the three that I run, this is one of my favorites, but I've been so wrapped up with the other two and everything that's going on in our personal life. We're, you know, doing the real estate adventure and talking about adoption and all this stuff, so we have so much going on. I run two different businesses, so it's just hectic, and I always forget about this channel. But I'm ditching one of those other channels and I'm going to focus more on this one, because although the other channel is growing, it's not growing quite as fast as I would like to see it progress, whereas this one is growing a little bit faster. I have all of this stuff that I need to do reviews for, and you guys have been waiting for it, and I know in particular two packers. So today I'm actually going to review one of them. Before I get too far into this video, if you haven't already, hit the subscribe button, because I am going to start posting content more regularly. I should also mention the trigger warning. This is going to be a review on a prosthetic for trans men. So if that is going to be something that you are bothered by, then go ahead and leave now. Go find one of my other videos to watch. I also want to hear your guys' thought on the vlog style stuff. On my other channel, I do a lot of vlogging, like just daily life vlogs. Not daily, I can't do daily vlogs, that's just too much. But vlogging style videos, like what do you guys think about that? Is that something that you want to see me incorporate into this channel? But enough of that, let's go ahead and jump into the video. Okay, so like I was saying, I do have two different prosthetics that I did unboxings for that I needed reviews on. But today we're going to do the GenderCat or the GenderMender, whichever it is. I got the 3-inch super soft with Amazeballs. I'm going to go ahead and show you now. Just remember there's going to be a peen on the screen. Alright, I don't have the adhesive sheet currently installed. I don't have it, I guess that is the right word, installed. I don't know. I took the old sheet off and I just haven't put the new one on there. There you go. It's still pretty sticky even without it. I've worn it like this, just even without the sheet, and it's worked just fine. I mean, it's not as good, obviously, but I mean, it serves a purpose, especially if you're wearing like tighter underwear. But guys, this thing is so amazing. This is like my absolute favorite packer. This is my go-to. This is my everyday packer, and I love this thing. It is a little rough now because I do wear it, like I said, every day. And there was a period of time, and I still go through phases where I want to pack 24/7. So there was a period of time for a few months after I got this, probably 3 or 4 months straight, that I wore this packer day and night. I wore this at night as well, and it still held up really well. I would take it off, obviously, to shower. I would take it off to clean it. And then I would put it right back on. And I was good to go again. You could tell, you could probably tell from this which way I pack. But this thing is just amazing. I mean, the balls are perfect. The detail is incredible. And when you're actually wearing it, it is like, the bulge is just perfect. And I actually took this has been on so many adventures with me since I got it. I took it swimming, and I did wear it with the adhesive sheets. I didn't, you know, I wore underwear over top of it, but it wasn't like tight brief underwear. It was boxer briefs, or I even wore boxers with it a lot. But when I went swimming, I would wear just some loose boxer briefs under my swim trunks with this adhered to myself, and it did just fine. I will say that the longer I was in the water, it would start to come up on the edges some, but even after, you know, being in the ocean with it for a few hours, being in the pool with it for a few hours, it was still sticking to me. Even though the side, it would almost be like this, you know, like the sides would kind of come up and stuff. So the adhesive sheets, if you decide to go with one of their packers, highly recommend the adhesive sheets. No other adhesive has ever worked for me. I've tried, I don't remember the name of that, like spray adhesive, but I've tried that. I even tried GenderCat's, I don't know how to find out if it's GenderCat or GenderMender. But I've even tried the 2-part, like, liquid, I guess, adhesive, and I still wasn't able to use that. However, the sheets are fantastic, and I'm just trying to let you see, you know, because I know this is what you guys wanted to see, not my face. But yeah, the adhesive sheets are, oh my god, I can't even, I know everybody raves about them, and you're like, god, they can't really be that great, but they are. Alright, so the Amazeballs, guys, these are so freaking awesome. And I know I had said in my unboxing that I was a little bit concerned. I had seen some reviews about people saying that the liquid gets too liquidy, and so then it just feels like weird. I never had that problem. These were like, I mean, this has been the same since I unboxed it. Like, I've worn this working out. I have worn this in the summer. I went to the beach, like, and I sweated and I got just really hot down there, and it always felt the same. Always. It never got too liquidy, in my opinion. Never got too liquidy. But yeah. Also, I wore this straight through airport security. I need to make a whole video on this because I see a lot of trans guys talk about how they're a little bit weary about packing through airport security. This thing, I wore it straight through airport security. No issues whatsoever. Nobody said anything to me. Nobody looked at me weird. There was nothing. So, and I confidently wore it. I knew that this was going to pass any kind of, grope test that I may have to go through. They do the scanner, which it doesn't, I don't know if you're I need to make a whole video on this. But basically that scanner, the body scanner that you go through, it doesn't do a naked photo of you. It just does a general body scan, and they'll put like male or female, and it'll just basically scan your body and see if there's anything sticking out or standing out that's not supposed to be there based on your gender that they view you as. Now, if your packer is too big, it will sometimes trigger it, but that happens to guys that have big junk anyways too. So, but yeah, 100% through airport security. I'll do a whole video on that. Comment down below if you want to hear like my experience on that and everything, and I'll do that. But yeah, overall, guys, this thing, I would highly, highly recommend it. It is very expensive, but he does, as far as I understood, I didn't do this, but I think you can make payments, and I think he ships it out right away, so you don't have to like pay it off before you get it. I never recommend going into debt for anything, though. That is not what I'm saying. I'm just saying, I know people out there are going to do it regardless, but as a debt-free person, I cannot recommend going into debt even for a peen. Just save for, a few months. Whatever you need to do to pay cash for this bad boy, do it. I'm not condoning debt. With that being said, if you're going to be stubborn and, do it your way anyways, then they do offer that. But totally worth the money. I know they have a new line out now. It's called the For Reals or something, and I really want to get my hands on one of them because I loved this one so much. I'm trying to think of any like negatives I would say about this. Oh, I know. Okay, I do know a negative. It has this weird. This thing is not dirty. I cleaned it, but it is dirty from where I've used it for months and months and months, back to back to back. It's got this weird divot right here that is just like feels a little bit strange on my like natural growth sometimes, but it's not a deal breaker. But guys, I really can't think of anything that's like super negative about this thing. This thing is, God, this thing is fantastic. But yeah, hands down, my most favorite packer. I think I mentioned in the unboxing too how I was wondering if it would, I think when I got it, it kind of stuck out maybe like this, but the more I've worn it, it goes like this, and then when it doesn't take much to like press it down, so even when I'm wearing boxers, like loose boxers, this looks totally natural. It doesn't like stick out like a boner or anything like that. So there you have it, the long awaited review of the 3-inch GenderMender or GenderCat super soft with Amazeballs. I'll have to look back at my paperwork and see what color I got. I'll put it in the description. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff regardless, and I will see you next time.